Here we presents the top 5 best headlamps. Starting at number 5, Petzl TIKKINA 150 Lumens. The TIKKINA is a great budget option that still has most of the things you would want out of a tactical headlamp. The TIKKINA comes with 3 power options for close, medium, and long-range illumination. The TIKKINA doesn't come with all the bells and whistles some other headlamps advertise, but that isn't always a bad thing. There's something to be said for simple elegance, and the TIKKINA has that in spades. The TIKKINA is IPX4 water resistant, meaning that it'll be more than enough to withstand some rain and sweat, but you won't want to go swimming with it. The TIKKINA is capable of emitting light at 3 brightness levels up to 150 lumens at 50 meters. For a tactical headlamp it's a bit on the low end, but I rarely find myself needing illumination farther than directly in front of me. Petzl states that you'll manage 220 hours of illumination in ideal conditions, and up to 60 hours if you use it at full intensity. This puts the TIKKINA above average in battery life. Perhaps the most unfortunate missing feature is the lack of a red light on the TIKKINA. This may not impact you as much as others, but I use the red light all the time when I'm outside at night. The TIKKINA is a simple, quality headlamp with a low profile and lightweight. It is a perfect option for someone looking for an inexpensive headlamp of good quality that isn't concerned with the lack of red light. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, Foxelli MX20. The Foxelli headlamp is one of the cheapest options available, but you won't be getting poor quality just because of a low price tag. With a maximum of 165 lumens, the Foxelli headlamp is one of the less powerful tactical headlamps, but will still be adequate for most nightly tasks. Like most other headlamps, the Foxelli has adjustable power settings that allow you to select between a high, medium, and low-intensity light output, depending on your activity. At just over 3 ounces, the Foxelli is definitely one of the lighter options. Its small size and weight means you should have no problem stuffing it into a pocket or into your pack, and forgetting about it until you need it. It's operated with a single button that allows you to cycle between the 3 white light settings, a red light mode, as well as an SO strobe. The Foxelli has a water resistance rating of IPX5, which is lower than some others on the list, but is still adequate for the average outdoors tasks. I would be comfortable taking it out and using in all but the heaviest rainstorms. Halfway of my listed number 3, Fenix HM65R. The Fenix HM65R is another high-quality headlamp that boasts some extremely high light output and a lightweight and small frame. At 1400 lumens, the HM65R will end your dependence on the sun for daylight, all while projecting light over a long range. The spotlight on the HM65R has a maximum range of about 160 meters, while the floodlight manages 60. The chassis of the headlamp can rotate 160 degrees, giving you almost full vertical deflection both up and down. This is incredibly helpful when you're working on a task and want to keep from needing to crane your neck to point the light at what you need illuminated. While the 1400 lumen output advertised by Fenix is certainly exciting, it's important to remember that physical limitations on the batteries will mean that the HM65R will only be able to sustain its maximum output for a short time. The HM65R has 4 different power settings available for its spotlight and 3 for its floodlight. The HM65R is one of the first headlamps to offer USB-C recharging. Most other rechargeable headlamps utilize a micro USB port, which cannot transfer power as quickly. With USB-C, the HM65R is capable of much more rapid recharging. The chassis of the headlamp is constructed from magnesium, reducing the overall weight of the headlamp, while also increasing its durability. The HM65R has a waterproof rating of IP68 and a dustproof rating of IP6X, meaning the headlamp will be safe from water up to 2 meters in depth as well, all but the harshest drops and falls. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2, Fenix HL60R. The body of the Fenix HL60R is roughly the size of a large roll of quarters, which is impressive given its battery life and light output. If you're rough on your gear, you may like the fact that the HL60R has a 3rd strap that goes over the top of your head. A quality tactical headlamp will need to stay in place through every sort of activity, and the additional strap provides some added stability. Like most tactical headlamps, the HL60R has a red light feature to preserve night vision. The chassis of the headlamp can tilt up to 160 degrees, allowing you to keep the beam of light where you want it, without craning your neck uncomfortably. At a maximum 950 lumens and a range of 116 meters, the Fenix HL60R is one of the most powerful tactical headlamps that I've seen. The rechargeable USB battery can run for approximately 100 hours, depending on your power settings, and the internal components are waterproof to an IPX8 rating, meaning it can operate up to 6.5 feet underwater for 30 minutes. And number 1. Black Diamond Spot 325. The Black Diamond Spot 325 is the next step up from the original Black Diamond Spot. All of the great features of the Spot remain, and Black Diamond Spot 325 has upgraded much of its performance over the cheaper model to make the $10 difference well worth it. The Spot 325 has a maximum light output of 325 lumens with a light range of 80 meters. The difference in 25 lumens from the older Spot is not insignificant, but you most likely wouldn't notice, unless you were shining them right next to each other. The Spot 325 sets itself apart with its increased battery life. You'll manage 200 hours of illumination at the ideal power setting, beating the Spot by 20 hours. The lights are controlled with an on-off switch as well as a button to cycle through different light outputs. I want to reiterate again how convenient it is to have a memory feature so that the light turns on to the last setting used. It can be a real pain to cycle through settings each time you turn the light on, and Black Diamond has very elegantly solved that issue. Overall, the Spot 325 is an excellent addition to the Black Diamond lineup. It outperforms the cheaper Spot in every category, while not being significantly more expensive. The original Spot is still an excellent and competitive option, but if you have the extra money to spare, I would recommend the Spot 325. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.